You know, Belkin have always been putting out really cool products which are really helpful to consumers at home, on the PC, or maybe even on the go. Now, we're very lucky and very fortunate to have spoken to Mr. Chet Pipkin. Now, he is the CEO and the founder of Belkin. He's going to talk us through some of their latest offerings, like what I'm holding in my hands. Pretty nifty, eh?
So the brand promise for Belkin is to really understand people and to really understand technology. And we recognize that there's always gaps between technology and what it allows us to do today and what it is we really want to do as people. So Belkin always fills those gaps in a very innovative way. So the brand simply illustrates what it is that we have been focused on as a company for 30 years, and that is people-inspired products. It's really that focus on people and how we want to live and do things that drives everything we do as a company. I do. So we'll talk a little bit about the Belkin camera grip. So cameras were a great invention and a brilliant innovation in their day, and they were all film-based. And at first it was very hard to do and very clunky to have the camera, and that got better and better over time. And then recently there was another huge innovation with digital cameras. The next step was to allow cameras in our smartphones. So my iPhone here has a beautiful camera built in. The problem is it was designed to be a music player and a smartphone, not a camera. So where the camera buttons are is not where it is I would expect them to be. And it's very, very awkward to hold. But with the Belkin camera grip, this actually looks and feels to me like a camera, and the button is where it is I expect it to be. So I can do a beautiful job of taking your photo with a form factor that makes perfect sense to me. So it's a good example of what it is that we want to do as people, what happened to the technology form factor, and completing that experience to a very elegant one for us. It's very, very simple. It's based on a 30-pin connector, which just easily slides in to the iPhone. And then it allows me through an app on the phone to switch between either still photos or video, and again give me all of my control points right there on the top where it is I would expect them to be. So it unlocks all the capabilities of the camera and the video capabilities of the iPhone in a simple and elegant experience. We think that the technology of form factors, the smartphones and the tablets we use, are not going to go through a lot of change over the next several years. They will increasingly get better, but they'll look similar to how they look now. The next big wave is going to be feeling this ecosystem around these form factors, and Wemo is a very good example of that. And the brand promise from Belkin is peace of mind. And peace of mind is knowing what's going on in my house and being able to manage what is going on in my house even when I'm not there. So with the Wemo switches, I can have one or more switches in my home, and with the Wemo app on my smartphone or tablet, I can see what is on and what is off. I can turn things on or off, and I can share it with other members of the household who can also manage. And I can see their management as well. And with the sensor, I can set rules so that it will automatically have things go on or off. And I can also see if there's some motion in the home. So if no one's home except for my dog, I know that my dog is on the move. And if nobody's supposed to be home and I don't have a dog, then I can wonder a little bit about what is going on in the house. are the kids home from school and they're not supposed to be? And it gives me a little bit of insight to do a little bit more learning.